Hey, all my worthy viewers, it's me, JD Review Master, and this is Worth Review Movies. And today I'm bringing to you a movie that's out on Netflix right now. You can go check this out. It's called Blonde, and here with me to chat about it is Rob from Robbie's Reviews. Take it away, Rob.
Hello, Justin. Yes, Blonde is the latest feature by Andrew Dominic, and it's a fictionalized take on Marilyn Monroe's life. I don't know why this movie needed to be fictional. She had a very interesting life as it was, and it didn't really need to be fictional. I was really disappointed with this movie, Justin. I did a letterbox review and a YouTube review about it, and people now know how much I dislike this movie. I expect good performances from Adrian Brody and Anna Diarra. Well, not so much Bobby Cannavale, but the performances were so lackluster. The script didn't really feel interesting, and there's just tons and tons of this gross imagery about her having an abortion and having a blowjob off and giving the president a blowjob, and I just didn't want to see that in a movie. Two out of five for me. Overall, poor directing just really made this movie bad for me. What did you think about it?
Yeah, I have some similar complaints. I think that Ana de Armas is just miscast. Just because she kind of looks like her doesn't mean that she can pull off the essence of who Marilyn Monroe was.
Her being Spanish, whereas Marilyn Monroe was American, because I've seen Daniel Kaluuya play an American, he's British, and he's fantastic. But you're right, she didn't really shine bright as Marilyn.
Yeah, Marilyn Monroe was she had such great personality and just seemed to just pop off the screen, and Ana de Armas didn't do that. And you can hear her accent throughout, and the way that she would say words are just words that has that Spanish sort of twang to it, and it just didn't work for me when it came to this. There were some characters I disagree in thinking. I thought Adrian Brody did a great job. He was one of my favorite parts of the movie as far as acting goes, and I really liked his character and his nuances of it.
Like the Wes Anderson movies, The Pianist, and See How They Run, he always puts in 100%.
Yeah, and I thought he did here, and so it worked for me in that sort of essence. But yeah, Bobby Cannavale was fine. The younger actors who play her double boyfriends were whatever. But yeah, the thing about this movie is that when it comes to a character that you're supposed to portray, somebody who's larger than life, it really stands on your shoulders, and she just underperformed here, and it's not her fault. She just went for a big casted a movie, and she struck out. And Andrew Dominik, the director, should have seen that because and stopped it. Like, if she's not working, then you got to find somebody else who's gonna, because this is a huge movie. It had huge opportunities.
Eric Bana, he should have done with Anna. If he got a great performance with Eric Bana and Choppy, he should have got a great performance out of her playing Marilyn.
Yeah, but the thing is she just it's not her fault. She just was wrong for the character herself. It should have, it's almost impossible to pull off this sort of feat. Immediately after I went and put on my week with Marilyn, just to see how Michelle Williams did, and she was fine. But again, like, Marilyn Monroe is just larger than and bigger than the industry almost. So you got to find somebody who's like that, or who can portray. The thing is like, you take Michelle Williams acting and you take Ana de Armas's look and you put them together, and maybe we can have what we're looking for here, because the only thing that Ana de Armas had for her is that she kind of looks like Marilyn Monroe.
So you think that because Austin Butler did a fantastic job this year with Elvis, that's what I was expecting Anna to.
Yeah, and a lot of people argue that he may have the look, but he just didn't capture the essence. It's just difficult to do. Ray did a really good job. I think Walk the Line did a really good job. But yeah, this one just kind of fell short. The interesting thing about it is I didn't hate the movie overall itself. It was just her being her. She was just distracting the entire time. And it was hard to gauge what's going on, because sometimes it would be black and white, sometimes it would be color, and
the movie because he didn't know what it meant.
Yeah, exactly. And
Like you were just put in there for the sake of it, just to make it different.
right. Yeah, it's an NC-17 movie. It's 2 hours and 46 minutes. It's NC-17 because of some of the things that you already brought up. You know, she gets forced into a blowjob by the president. There's fetuses talking. You know, she's having a throuple at the beginning of the movie. But yeah, the black and white and then color was just really, really distracting. She was distracting. And it just it fell flat for me. I'm gonna give it a WT.5 because it still is an epic film. It still has you know, good intention, but for the big of epic as it tried to be, it really fell flat.
Yeah, because even though I prefer Bohemian Rhapsody a little bit more, that has the same problem.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, at least there's good music throughout Bohemian Rhapsody to kind of keep you engaged.
You know,
What's that?
you know how much I love Queen.
Yes. Yeah, Andrew Dominik, you really like some of his movies. You know, he's not a bad director. I haven't seen Chopper. I hear that's really good. But yeah, he also did The Assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford. He did Killing Them Softly.
Fantastic movies.
Yeah. So this one just didn't work out. And, you know, if you're going to be written for the screen and directed for the screen by a man about Marilyn Monroe, I think that already has some issues in itself. So
I think the woman director would have like broke it a bit more, kind of made it better.
Yeah, but the truth of the matter is Marilyn Monroe had a drastic childhood. She, you know, was too good looking for.
It would have made it so much better.
What would have made it so much better?
Then Ramsey.
Oh well, we don't know that, but it's hard to tell.
Emerald Fennell. Emerald Fennell would do a good job.
I mean, we don't know. We can only assume. You thought that Andrew Dominik was going to do a good job. You thought that Ana de Armas was going to do a good job, and they didn't. So it's just hard to gauge until it's done, unfortunately. But let's do our final words about Blonde and close this baby up.
Yeah. So yeah, just too much pretentiousness and not enough kind of like. It kind of felt like they should have told Marilyn's story rather than just make a story about her. I wouldn't say this film's a biopic. I'd say it's more a drama. And the book is based on, it's fictional as well. I'm like, stop making fictionalized versions about people. Tell their real life story. It's more interesting than making one up about it. If somebody made a film about you and just made up stuff about you that wasn't true, you'd be insulted. Same with me.
Exactly. Yeah, that was my final words on it. Is it's fictionalized. It's not a true story, so take it for what it is. But yeah, there's some things to like, but there's more to dislike in this movie. So Blonde sounds like it struck out with us. But we definitely want to hear your thoughts and comments about the movie. So let us know here at What the View Movies.
Just mine and Justin's opinion. If people do like Blonde, then fair enough.
Yeah, sure. That's why we talk about it here. But yeah, thanks for joining me, Rob. Let them know where they can find you. You
can find me on Robbie's Reviews. Check me out. We do daily website. We dive into Halloween now. It's October. Today as we're talking, I reviewed Last Night in Soho, and tomorrow I review Perfect Blue.
Nice. Yeah. I want to
TikTok, Letterboxd, and Instagram.
Yes, go check him out on all the things he does. Written reviews and YouTube channel, and we're on. We do his movie chat podcast weekly, so check us out there. Yeah. Well, this was a good one for the books to talk about, whether we liked it or not. Definitely is fruitful in conversation.
these nominations. I'm hoping to see a few Razzes in there too.
We'll see. And yeah, we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for joining me, Rob. And go check out Blonde, whether you like it or not, because it's worth the view.
It's worth the view.